Hey guys, Elzenar here, out at the field. But today I wanted to talk to you guys about some ideas that I think would benefit people if we were to focus more on. And that those ideas are simply that we need to stop denying the divinity within each of us. The undenying of divinity must reach all of us. And what I mean by that is we need to start empowering each other to do what we're capable of doing, to stop putting each other down, to see the deity, to see the godlike aspect of everything and everyone. And this might seem hocus pocus fantasy, but I think this view frame of reality is a more healthy one and allows you to, I dropped something, allows you to empathize more with things. You know, that generally you can look around in our society, we have a lack of empathy for many things. You can look in the Western society or the Eastern societies and you see apathy with people just passing over injured fellows in the streets, you know. But that's a whole different tangent. I'm not necessarily talking about apathy, but just talking about seeing the godliness in all of us. And it's talked about in many different types of scriptures around the world. It's talked about in plant medicines. It's talked about in Buddhism, Hinduism, this idea that we're like connected and that we're all one, right? And here in this individualized society that we have here, that's kind of been eradicated away. So what we have is a lot of self-doubt in ourselves, like a lot of self-doubt, to the point where we stagnate ourselves in all kinds of positions. Our government stagnates, like our desires stagnate on one thing: greed, consumption, distraction, instead of empowerment of each other and of ideas and of the creative mind and possibilities of like a different way about going to do things. Those empowering ideas would be the way to save the planet, right? Those empowering ideas would be seeing these creatures, you know, more like the Hindus do, you know, sacred creatures. I'm a meat eater myself, but like I really think if we could get into more of a balance and appreciation with these things, we wouldn't be sending things like this off to mass slaughter feeds and stuff like that. I've been around the country here in America, and our cows here are lucky to be out in a field, thankfully, but it's not so everywhere else. This dude. Yo, what's up? So I have a lot of self-doubt in myself too. A lot of pent-up fears that I've had experiences with in meditation or on psychedelics, in which I'm tapping into something that is like completely destroys, like obliterates those feelings of self-doubt. And it reassures me that like I never have to believe in that self-doubt. You never have to believe in that self-doubt. You can always overcome that negative aspect of you. You can always try and do something different. and strive for whatever you think might be better. And when we start encouraging each other to do this is when it has ripple effects on society. And that's where we start seeing the kind of changes we need. And this empathy wave that we have going on here, at least in the United States and Europe and areas, we have a lot of empathy going on towards the LGBTQ community and making sure they have all the rights that they deserve too. So you can see with this empathy, with this trying to care and understand for complicated things, that things do change and get better for some people, you know. Some people have a hard time with it because they don't necessarily understand it, or they see a different aspect of it and they don't agree with all the aspects of it. So, you know, it's complicated why people, sorry, I got something in my shoe, agree or disagree with certain ideologies. But again, it comes back to empowering those people that have those ideas. Like, it's a-okay to have different ideas, even if you like really disagree with it. Like, it's okay. Like, you could still like have lunch with that person and like cook a meal and like clean up or work or do stuff. When you start to, I still have something in my shoebox. When you start to recognize people, beings, animals, you know, as special little blips in this universe like we are, you start respecting them more, caring for them more, letting things go. I see most people not letting things go, and that drags them down into a negative spiral of self-projections, and that gets people nowhere, gets people angry. Ugh. A grudge that you hold for untold amounts of times. All right, there it is. So it's definitely better to let go of those kinds of feelings and to instead recognize that we are each a being going through this. Yeah. We're so detached from this. It's easy to fight and bicker and get lost in the pettiness of it all, and not to realize you're just being fucking petty. We all do it. It's trying to be more mindful. When you try and be more mindful of these ideas, like just trying to be more mindful, you will be more mindful, and it will happen more often, and you have a better practice. And you kind of lead by example at that point. Anyways, it's kind of going on with the focus of trying not to deny yourself and self-doubt, and went on a little bit of a ramble there. But don't deny yourself. Don't deny yourself. If I've learned anything from the psychedelic experiences, it's like, stop denying yourself. Like, you have no reason to deny yourself. Like, this idea of the soul is perfect. If you like it, enjoy it, stick on to that. Like, that's your belief, and it's a-okay. You know, whatever your beliefs are, they're a-okay, you know? So whatever makes you feel comfortable and makes sense to you, like, don't doubt it. Like, if that feels like your flow, like you're flowing that way, that you're on it, right? That's it. If you come along and question it naturally, I mean, that's what happens in life. It's okay. You change, you evolve. It's okay. It's okay. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed this little ramble. I got tired of just showing you mushroom content. Please forgive me. It is the summertime, so like, this is a lot of my hobby in the summer, is going out, checking what's growing in woods or what's growing in fields, and playing my little phone game Ingress, and getting hard to reach portals that are flooded out now, all kinds of fun stuff. So I'm always out in silly spots like this in the summer. Take care. Thumbs up if you liked. Comment. Bye.